All right, guys, so today we are talking about ULS Lesson 3. You should see your little red dot beeping in the top left corner of your screen to tell you that we are recording. And Lesson 3 is going to be a continuation of our feelings month, and today we're going to talk about specific feelings. So how do I feel? And this is our emoticon, our icon, our visual identifier for scared. And scared can look like wide eyes and an open mouth. Scared can feel like your heart is beating fast. Scared can sound like, what should I do? When do you feel scared? So before we answer that question, I want to know, does anybody else show scared in a different way?
Some people show scared in a panic attack.
Yep, it's a good one. So panic attack might be that your chest gets really tight and you have a hard time breathing. You might get like overstimulated by everything that's going around you, and you want to get to a place where you can like just have very limited things around you.
Some people get really silly.
They get silly, yeah. They get the giggles because they don't know how to like let the scared out otherwise.
Right.
Talking too fast, repetition.
Good examples. What about screaming? Like when people go to haunted houses, don't they sometimes go, ah! When things jump out at them?
I don't go to haunted houses.
Or when you see a snake.
Or spider.
Scared can also be like startled like that. And that's when I think most people scream, is when they're startled.
Right. So there's different types of scared. Good job, Miss Kasha. Thank you. So I would like each of you to share something not personal that scares you. So like a spider, or in my case, I'm super afraid of wind. It scares me, and not like a breeze, like a nice breeze I'm down for. But when the sky gets really dark and then you get the like really stillness and then all of a sudden it's really, really windy, that scares me, and I hide in bathtubs. So that's how I show I'm scared. So does anybody else have a scared that they could share with us?
Spiders.
Petrified of thunderstorms for that reason.
Right there. So we have spiders and storms and wind and
Snakes terrify me.
Okay.
Mice. I don't like mice.
Yeah.
Hey, those are all good ones. So sometimes it's a situation or like a weather thing. Sometimes it's a animal or like an object can sometimes scare people. I know lots of people are scared of clowns. So those are all things that have to do with being scared.
Swans.
Swans, yep. So our next one is sad. Sad can look like a frown. So this is our frowny face, or it can have tears. Sad can feel like being all alone. Sad can sound like I'm feeling down today. So is there another way that you could show sad?
You're crying.
Crying. What about just being like really quiet and like your head down? Could that be a way we show sad?
Wanting to be alone.
Yeah. Okay. So when do you feel sad? Sometimes it's when we lose things or people, maybe when we don't get our way.
If something you're looking forward to gets canceled.
So those are all kind of things we feel sad about. Frustrated. This is such a good one. And look at the little emotion face, the grrr face. Frustrated can feel like clenched teeth and fists. So when your hands get all tight like this. Frustrated can feel like a pain in your stomach. Frustrated can sound like, I can't do this. It's too hard. So what else could frustrated look like? How about crossing your arms and going, would that be frustrated?
Yep.
Throwing things, punching walls.
Yeah, so frustrated sometimes comes out physically in ways that maybe we don't normally like to act. And so those are things that we talked about yesterday with angry that we need to work on controlling, because we can control how our feelings come out. It's okay to feel them, but we have to be responsible for how they come out. So frustrated, maybe when we lose something, or if we don't get our way, if we are confused and we don't know how to do something, that's frustrating. Or when something doesn't work right. Like I know sometimes I get frustrated when I'm trying to put things together and it doesn't go together smoothly. I get kind of frustrated.
Computers can sometimes be very frustrating.
Yeah. Technology in general kind of is. Phones and computers and our smart board. I'm sure you guys all know Miss Connie and I get pretty irritated when our smart boards don't work and get pretty grouchy about it. So that's frustrated. Confused is our next feeling. And confused can look like a questioning face. So our emoticon or our visual is a man with question marks all around his head. You guys, I think for Halloween next year, we should all dress up as these. Someone can do the question marks and we can have our classes be all our visual feelings. It'd be fun. You guys let us know if you want to do that. So confused can look like being lost or feeling lost. You can have a questioning face and blank eyes. Confused can sound like, I don't understand. What else could confused look like? How about like when you scratch your head or you like sit there and like stare and like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
The dead stare.
Or what are you talking about? That could be confused. Okay, so those are all confused. So when do you feel confused? Maybe when we're going to a new place or we're learning something new, or we don't know what we're supposed to do in a situation. Someone doesn't give us good directions.
Driving to a new place that you've never been before and your GPS goes out.
Miss Carla, that sounds frustrated. Do you hear Miss Carla's voice get really fast and it started to get really condensed? All the words got really close together. That sounds frustrated. And sometimes we get confused and frustrated and our feelings go together. And that's okay. You can feel more than one thing at a time. And Miss Carla just showed us that perfectly.
Sometimes if I'm tired, I get confused more easily. If I'm tired and trying to read directions, it just is confusing sometimes if you're sleepy.
Definitely. So we have 3 more feelings and we have 4 questions, and then we will be finished with the lesson for today. So angry is our next feeling, and angry can look like a red scowling face. So this one's got eyebrows that pinch in and get angry. Can feel like fast breathing and your face gets really hot, and it can sound like, I hate this. Ugh! When do you feel angry, or what else does angry look like? How about stomping your feet? Can angry look like stomping your feet? What about crying? Can angry look like crying? Yeah. So angry can look like all of those things. And when do you feel angry? Maybe if something breaks or you are really confused. Sometimes confusion and angry go together. What else could be angry?
If someone hurts your feelings.
Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely a good one.
Or if someone hurts you physically, even if it's an accident, sometimes if you're hurt, it can make you angry.
It's a good one, Miss Kasha. So next we have worried. Worried can look like a fidgeting body, and the fidgets are when you get all wiggly and jiggly and you can't sit still. It could be a wrinkled forehead, so like your face gets all scrunchied up. I don't know if I have enough wrinkles to show on camera. I think I do. 30 wrinkles. Worried can feel like a knot in your stomach. So your stomach starts to hurt and it feels all like tight and squished together and you get it like a tummy ache. Worried can sound like I'm nervous about something. So what else could worried look like? When I get worried, I start scratching my arms. Miss Carla and Denise know that. I start scratching everything because I get anxious and it makes me itchy.
And that also goes along with the lines of a panic attack, because sometimes panic attacks is because you're worried.
Yeah, definitely. And we already talked about what panic attack looks like. So maybe you're holding yourself or you're scrunched over and holding your tummy. All of those are how worried looks.
Pacing.
Pacing. Oh, that's a really good one. Yeah, pacing. So worried, you might get worried when you know something is changing or something new is about to happen, or when something unexpected happens, like it just changes right in the middle and it surprises you. So those are all things that could make you worried. How about happy? Happy is our last feeling. Happy can look like a big smile and laughter. It can feel like a light, excited body. Happy can sound like, today's a great day. What else could happy look like?
When you find out that you're going to be a grandparent for the first time.
Right? So that's when it could happen. P.S. guys, Miss Carla's going to be a grandma. So happy right there. We have hand clapping. That's an example of how you could show happy. Or Miss Denise is doing the woo. We do lots of woos in our room. Or
Jumping up and down.
The what?
Jumping up and down.
Jumping up and down. So those are all excellent ways to show you're happy.
Laughing.
Laughing, yep. So when you feel happy, maybe that's when you get a surprise that you really like, or you get to hang out with a friend, or you get to do something that you love to do. Those are all happy times.
Baking.
Baking, Miss Carla gets happy when she bakes. Okay, so for our questions, we have 4 questions and then we will be finished. I am doing a new task and I am not sure what to do. This makes me feel A, happy, B, confused, or C, sad. Your teachers are saying B. Miss Connie's got a thumbs up.
No,
Oh, a B. Okay. B.
oh, B.
So B. Okay, good job. It is B. You might feel a little worried or confused. So this one was confused, but you could also feel worried. I want to go outside, but it's raining. This makes me feel A, angry, B, happy, or C, sad. Miss Connie says C. Miss Kasha says A and C. Miss Denise, Margaret, and Miss Carla all say C, and oh, Miss Margaret put up A too. So I would agree it's A and C, because it might make you really sad that you couldn't go outside and play in the rain, but it could also make you really angry because you wanted to do something outside, or you needed to do something outside, like mowing your lawn, and it's the only time you could do it and now you can't, and that makes you kind of angry. So Mom made dinner tonight, but I wanted to have McDonald's. Oh, this makes me feel A, frustrated, B, angry, or C, sad. All right, Miss Kasha, I think I made this question and I probably did put a tricky answer in here. I see A's and B's. You know what? I would probably say it's all 3, because you could be really sad that you didn't get McDonald's because it's your favorite. You could be really angry you didn't get McDonald's because you thought you were getting it and now you're not. Or you could be frustrated because it's just not the day to eat out. And that's just kind of a bummer when you get a craving and you really, really want something and you can't have it. Our last question, I get to see my friends at school after a long vacation. This makes me feel A, happy, B, confused, or C, frustrated.
Is that right? A?
A, yep, A. Good job. So yeah, it is A. It makes you feel happy. I know we're all probably feeling C, a little frustrated that we're not all together right now. I know us as teachers are, we're a little frustrated, and you guys might be feeling a little confused because you don't know why we're not at school, and normally we are, and I get it. But just know we are going to be super happy when we're all back together soon, okay? So that's actually it for today's lesson. I just want to remind you that it is Spirit Week. Today's challenges are to wear your Torrent Spirit gear. So all your teachers are rocking Torrent gear. If you wear yours, please send a picture to your teachers. Oh, Miss Kasha's got on a Detroit jersey. I like it. And then it's also National Peanut Butter Month. So send your favorite peanut butter recipe or your favorite peanut butter treat to your teachers in a picture, and we'll make sure you get posted on this week's Spirit Week page or today's Spirit Week page. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We will see you at 11:30 for our next activity, which is song and movement. Thanks, guys. See you later.